Hello. Yep, I'm Ian, if we haven't met. I'm Robin and Bill's nephew, Karen and Shane's cousin. Bill, Shane and Karen have asked that I say a few words. Thank you for being here, to remember Robin, to share your memories of her, farewell her, and support all those she loves. Your being here means a great deal, thank you. And afterwards, we're going to meet at Smith and Company Cafe. Smith and Local Cafe in Parua Bay. So you're all most welcome there. Robin Marie Bell, nee Bull, was born in Waiuku on the 17th of October 1949. She's 74. Her great-great-grandfather, George Bull, who was born in 1828 and married Anne Wilkins, died in Thames, Coromandel in 1853, the second year of the gold rush. Their son, George William Bull, was a mining engineer and a quartz stamping battery owner. His house was the first in New Zealand to have electricity, produced by the quartz battery. Perhaps we need more bulls in the New Zealand electricity market today. Ivy Mary Bunty and Reg Bull, Robin's parents, were married in 1939 and farmed at the Patamahoe area. Robin was their third daughter and was born at Waiuku, with dark hair. Her two older sisters, Judy, who's no longer with us, was a redhead. Diana, who now lives in Esperance, Western Australia, with her husband Richard, was blonde. Robin had a close shave with health, aged 2, peritonitis, rushed to Middlemore Hospital in the middle of the night, and a close family save with Reg's cousin, Surgeon John Dreeden, operating at Middlemore Hospital in the middle of the night, still in his pyjamas. The family moved to Whangarei when Robin was 7. Robin was keen on horses. Reg, not so much. Horses ate too much grass. But Reg relented, and Robin's first horse was called Michael, and Robin excelled at horse riding. Medals, cups. Patricia Powell, a childhood friend at Patamahoe, met up with Robin at the Franklin A&P show in her teenage years. She relates that Robin was riding one of the best ponies in the north, a 14 hands high, 4-year-old bay mare in a special feature pony event in the Hack Ring. All jumps were placed in a row, and as each pony and rider jumped through the jumps, the stewards would place the rails higher. We, Mamselle, the pony, jumped her heart out for Robin in a clear round each time to jump into first place in huge applause. I understood that that was a record-setting jump at the time. Robin went to Whau Valley Primary School, Whangarei Intermediate, and Carmo High School. She bunked off school C exams and then raced her parents to the mail box and destroyed the exam results before she could be found out. Robin had her own mind. When Reg and Robin went to pick up a pony, it refused to go up the ramp of the horse trailer. Reg's solution was to tie the pony's head, a lead, to the horse float and tow it, trotting behind until it tired and didn't resist being put into the float. Yeah. But Robin thought this was a cruel way to treat her pony, so now she refused to get in the car. Reg's solution was to drive off and completely leave Robin on the side of the road, miles from home, but close enough to walk to a friend of the family, Alex McMillan's property, for Robin to wait. Robin's sister Diane remembers that another of the McMillans, Bill, got a shock while visiting the Bulls. He was seated in the lounge conversing Elsewhere in the house, Robin, aged 8 or 9, unaware that they had visitors, had just come out of the shower. Starkers. In the hall, a Maori taiaha, a traditional spear, hung on the wall. In a flash of inspiration, Robin took down the taiaha and burst into the lounge to perform a traditional challenge or dance. Starkers. Perhaps drinks were spilt. According to Robin's cousin Stuart, who's here from Waipu today, he remembers walking in on an argument between Robin and her father Reg. Robin would have been 7 years old, and according to Stuart, Robin won the argument. For those who knew Reg, you can imagine, that would have been a ding-dong argument. Speaking of ballads, Bill and Robin met at high school. Robin was 17 when they started going out. Bill had an eye to the future. He says he married Robin because she was a bull and bulls must like cows. They were married on the 31st of January 1968. This year marked their 55th wedding anniversary. Bill had a year at Massey University doing a dairy diploma, and I understand around this time Robin competed so well in the Auckland Easter show riding event that the coach for the Olympic team, Bolgar, said Robin could make the cut. But that didn't happen. According to Shane, it's all his fault. And Robin and Bill instead began a productive and happy life in Kobe. Robin loves animals. She's bred poodles, specialist chickens, pigs, cats, cows, goats, horses and children. 2 of them. But she hasn't bred any grandchildren, much to her disappointment. This is from Karen's notes. There are grandchildren she's adopted. Lani, who helps with the miniature horses. Robin has loved winning and doing the best she can. She's a very hard worker. She and Bill developed the Apatu Road property from scrub and gorse, milking goats in the old cow shed in 1980 when it was good for goats, turning it to prime dairy by 1988, milking 550 cows. Karen reminded me the other day that Shane was a worker on that farm. Shane says that's nothing special. He's always been a worker on the farm, right from very little. Robin and Bill moved to Tangawahine in 1996 on a 400-acre dry stock. Started breeding miniature horses around 98 and bought Parua Bay in 2000. And I'll let Lani's mum, Fleur, tell you about the other great love of Robin's life, the miniatures. Except just to leave an illustrative observation on Robin and Bill as a team. Steve Jensen has remarked that at the horse shows, Bill always parked the bus to get the very best view. Bill agrees with Karen. That's because Robin always tells him where to park it. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for all you've done for Robin and her family. Thank you especially to those who've looked after Robin in these last days, especially Marie and Becky and Steve. Thank you so much. Fleur.
For those that don't know me, I'm Fleur, I'm Lani's mum. We live in Hastings and we met Bill and Robin, or Lani met them in 2011. And then I think it was at Nationals I met them 2012, so around March. I'm the driver, the groom, camp mother and general dog's body when it comes to the horses. Lani's the trainer and shows horses and is the adopted granddaughter. So I've been asked on behalf of Robin's family to speak a wee bit about her and Bill's miniature horse stud, Bayview. As many of you will know, Robin had an immense love of her horses, stemming from her younger years when she used to ride competitively. Both her and Bill became passionate breeders of miniature horses and highly respected members of the miniature horse community in New Zealand. It has been a journey they've shared together for over 25 years. Bayview Stud was founded in 1998 when Bill and Robin purchased their first miniature horses, which formed the foundation of their future breeding program. Their first imported horses came from Australia in 2005, and Robin's interest in pedigrees and the bloodlines of the American miniature horse grew from there. Sorry, I'm just going to read off here, I'll lose my way. A trip to the US followed in 2006 to attend the AMHA World Show, and both Robin and Bill returned a year later where they secured the purchase of 2 in-foal brood mares. In 2011, they were both back overseas, firstly to Canada, attending the Calgary Stampede and visiting First Knight's miniature horse stud, where they purchased First Knight's Quantum of Solace, more affectionately known as Q. Q won world champion for Charity in the US before coming out to New Zealand, where he was also shown successfully, winning multiple Supreme Championships. He became very influential on the future breeding crosses at Bayview. While in the US in 2011, Bill and Robin visited Alliance Stud in Texas, where they met Lani for the first time, because they have to travel thousands of kilometres to meet the other Kiwi. Lani was spending 6 months at Alliance learning from the owners, Mike and Terry, all the tricks of the trade, and that was Lani's first of about 5 trips over to the US. On their return to New Zealand, Bill and Robin kept in contact with Lani, and at the start of the 2012-13 show season, Lani was entrusted with the training and showing of her first Bayview horse, Bayview Summer Rose, a very special filly who went on to win multiple Supreme Championships before being sold to Australia. This was to be the start of a formidable partnership and subsequently a special friendship with both Lani and myself being embraced as part of the family. Sorry. Later that season, Bill and Robin sent Lani a young grey gelding called Bayview Sterling Silver to continue with his training and showing. He finished the season winning unanimous New Zealand National Supreme under 3 US judges. He was the first Bayview horse to win a National Supreme title. When Bill and Robin had visited Alliance in 2011, they had been very impressed with the new Alliance stallion Bolero and put their order in for a Bolero colt. In 2013, this came to fruition when they purchased Nova. Nova arrived in New Zealand in January 2014 and just a few weeks later won 3 out of 3 Supremes at his first New Zealand show, followed by a runner-up Supreme at the NZMHA National Show. He went one better the following year, winning the National Supreme title before commencing full-time stud duties. Since 2013, Bayview bred horses have been awarded either runner-up, Supreme, or both at the NZMHA National Show every year. Robin and Bill's vision and commitment to strive for excellence in their breeding program is evident in the achievements of their horses at events all around New Zealand. Both Lani and I have been very privileged to be part of the Bayview team. Bill and Robin's success is a true reflection of their commitment and passion for their horses and an eye for quality. Earlier this year, Robin and Bill were awarded lifetime memberships to NZMHA in recognition of their valuable contribution to the New Zealand miniature horse industry and ongoing support and dedication to the association over many years. Robin and Lani would often have lengthy discussions about the Bayview breeding program and what lines to cross to promote the best qualities in future offspring. Robin was immensely proud of her Bayview horses and all that they achieved. Their influence has been forever stamped on the New Zealand miniature horse industry. Together, I am sure Bill and Lani will continue the Bayview legacy with support from the backbenchers, including myself, and perhaps we will get Karen on the end of the lead. I know Bill is looking forward to some more trophies and garlands. That's a private joke. And just to finish off, I just want to read this poem. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room, why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not for long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that once we shared, miss me but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take and each must go alone. It's all part of the master plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know. Laugh at all the things we used to do, miss me but let me go.